As you guys know, I've flown here from Korea to come here, so like 14, 15-hour flight. And during that time, I thought I'd get to know Greek weddings a little better, so I figured I had some time to watch my big fat Greek wedding. Did you know, it turns out there's actually a sequel, and then there's also a threequel, so didn't get through all of it.
There was no ATMs with single dollar bills left in the city of Philadelphia. I went and was prepared. I would be prepared. Everybody at my table would have dollar bills to throw. I learned that there's like an art to throwing the dollar bills, which I didn't expect. You can tell who was more experienced at fanning out the money than others. And it was fun. Everybody included everybody in the dances. Nobody felt left out. It was very welcoming.
As I thought about this evening, I knew that I would be looking at Margo radiating. And she is. Beautiful both in and out. I also reflected on it being Father's Day weekend. So I want to wish all the fathers and grandfathers a happy Father's Day. And to remember a special father, Dad to Margo, and Gus to many of us, whom we all know is here in spirit, blessing this marriage and chanting, "Go, go."
The church was amazing. I couldn't help but hold back a huge smile because, it's like you can't just help but feel incredibly happy for, the two people getting married, especially when one of them is your cousin that you've known your whole life. And, he's been waiting for this day his whole life.
I've been to that church once or twice before, so I knew how beautiful it was. And I was like, how beautiful it's gonna look, and then Margo in her dress and having a full Greek ceremony. It was beautiful. I didn't understand a word that was being said, but very nice.
If you laugh, think, and cry in a day, that's a full day. And today, I've been having a full day.
And we're so blessed to be the Kubati for Margo and Peter.
I know that Theo Gus is looking down on this amazing day, smiling at this beautiful couple. It is an incredible honor to stand beside Margo and Peter, not just as family, but to walk with them in faith and in love. Margo, what can I say? You have always been a force. Smart, bold, passionate, and somehow fierce and full of compassion. I have said it before, you're probably going to run the world someday and do it in a pair of killer heels.
I met Margo during a time of growth, and she didn't just join that momentum, she elevated it. And when she met my family, especially in Mytilene, Greece, it felt like something sacred was being forged. To everyone here, whether you came for the dancing, the food, or the sound of 250 Greeks talking over one another, thank you. Your presence means the world to us. Thank you for not just being part of this moment, but for also helping make today unforgettable. If I got a little choked up, well, it's been a full day. Cheers.
We were randomly paired together as roommates for our freshman year. The funny story goes that it was just when Facebook started, so we both had very weird social media presences. So Margo saw my profile and thought I was this really bad kid and it was going to be a horrible experience for her. And then I saw hers and thought she was going to be the biggest nerd I've ever met in my life. And then we met and we instantly connected and we're best friends since.
I definitely looked up to Peter. Seemed like he had it all together growing up. He was one of the first in our family to become a doctor. When I was in high school, I really started to notice that Peter respected and really valued the family, his own immediate family, the extended family, and just certain values. His affinity for Greek culture and religion were traits that I admired in him. So I feel like the more I've gotten to know him and the older I've gotten, the more I've admired him.
So I knew of Peter just from talking to Margo about this guy that she met on Hinge, and that he was a Greek doctor. And I thought, how in the world did this happen? This is serendipitous. And it was actually my surprise birthday party she came to right after her second date with Peter. And I just knew, this is her person. She was glowing. She was so excited. She was talking to my whole family about how great the date went. And then I wound up meeting Peter for brunch one day with her, and he was exactly the type of person I would want for Margo. Same values, genuine, nice. He's much quieter than her, which I always knew she needed, but same genuine sense you get when you first meet somebody. So very happy when I met him, and everything lined up with what I would want for my friend.
God bless everybody.
Peter's my cousin. I've known him for as long as I can remember. He was always just very kind, very warm, very welcoming. I never really had a big brother. And yeah, he's just been a great role model to look up to.
I am Margo's little sister that she never asked for, never wanted, got anyway, didn't like, but somehow grew to love. Margo's connection to our culture and our faith has only deepened through the years. And after college, Margo leaned into our roots with a beautiful sense of purpose. And she even declared that she wanted to marry Greek one day. And she would meet that person organically. Lo and behold, the power of Hinge. God works in mysterious ways, and sometimes through algorithms.
We were at Peter's parents' house in the backyard, if I'm not mistaken. I assumed they were pretty serious just by virtue of Margo being introduced to some of the cousins, and from what I could just see, they seemed pretty serious just in how they were with each other. They seemed very happy and sort of in love. And that is sort of when I became aware of Margo. And they just seemed sort of very serious about one another from the get-go. I think they have similar values. They both really value their identity, their culture. They're both very family-oriented individuals, driven, successful in their respective careers. They're both funny. I think Peter and Margo both have a good sense of humor.
The whole weekend was perfect. And it's crazy because I was thinking about it and I was it rained the whole weekend. I didn't even think about that. It didn't even dawn on me that it was raining because it was just so perfect. It was full of love, and I think I can speak for everyone. Everyone was just so happy for Margo. It was my first Greek wedding. And what a better wedding to be at than your best friends, right?
I saw Peter earlier, and before the ceremony really began, he was at the front of the church in front of the altar. And it's an exciting day. It's sort of a nervous day. I felt there was an exciting energy in the church. I think of Peter as very dogmatic and religious, and he really respects and reveres the the church and its like institutions and sacraments. So I thought it was very fitting. We were in like a Greek church, and so sitting there just kind of taking in like familiar iconography and seeing a lot of my family, and we were also excited for Peter and for Margo and the union that emerged from that ceremony.
So I was lucky. I was like in the back, probably like 3 rows in. So I got to see her like as she was waiting to go out, like standing with Constantine, which her walking down with Constantine, her standing with Constantine meant a lot. Very happy for her family and for her, and she looked stunning.
I want to thank Father Chris for being here today. I know it's an important moment, supporting, of course, the both of you, Peter and Margo, on this beautiful occasion. I do want to point out that it's hard not to connect, and I think Father Chris will probably agree. This Father's Day weekend and the importance of your father looking down upon you on this beautiful day. He was a special man. He was a special person in this community. And we love him dearly and miss him. And what a wonderful, beautiful, occasion and moment to celebrate with you, and honored to bless the marriage along with Father Chris. In this beautiful sacrament, we're reminded, of course, that your commitment to each other, symbolized in the rings, is one that is no doubt a commitment to each other. I think many have seen that, but it of course is a commitment to Christ and the church as well. And it's my prayer that those rings are reminders of that strong commitment. We sacrifice a lot for one another in a relationship, and part of that sacrifice really is placing the other person first in all things. And if you continue to do that and lift up the other person, it's really not sacrifice, it's unconditional love. And of course, the common cup is a beautiful moment because it too is a reminder that not just that we're placing the other person first, but there's this relationship of mutuality. And that common cup is one that communicates that very thing. And this relationship is not a tiered relationship. It's one of mutuality. God bless you and be with you and in your walk and steps together as a married couple.
Margo, I'm extending my greetings to your father, Constantine, and your mother, Eleni, and I congratulate them both at the same time for this beautiful day, your wedding. Of course, Peter, I congratulate your parents too, okay? I don't want to leave you out of this. Christo, I think, and Stavroula? Malista. Congratulations to both families. Father, what's next? I don't know your tradition. What do you do?
They need to kiss. That's what they need to do.
I wish Margo and Peter the very, very best. I think they're a fantastic couple. I had so much fun on their wedding day. It was a great night celebrating a beautiful couple. I look forward to being a part of that future.
Peter and Margo, I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so glad you two found each other. May your marriage be full of fun times and happiness, and may you hopefully bring some amazing children into this world that we will forever cherish.
Standing here on this wonderful occasion, I want to welcome and thank everybody that has contributed to make this celebration possible. Most importantly, I want to thank all of you, our most dear family and friends. I know that I speak for Margo and Peter when I say how very grateful we all are for you to be here celebrating with us this evening. Additionally, on a personal note, I want to thank Chris and Vula. Thank you for extending your love, support, and acceptance of Margo into your family, and for raising a thoughtful, caring, and very respectful son, whom I know loves my daughter, Margo, dearly, and I'm honored to have as a part of our family.
I wanted to say thank you, for bringing me into your guys' life. It's been an awesome 30 plus years. As we get older, unfortunately, life, we're not physically together anymore, but still, as family, we're there for each other in the moments that matter. So, I'm glad to be here today.
Go-Go is the nickname that Gus gave Margo at a very young age. Like the Energizer battery, she keeps going and going, fitting the unimaginable into her days, whether it be work, social, or play.
Peter, you're her perfect match, and your love is infectious. You bring out her joy, her calm, and her laughter. When we see you together, we see love, respect, and strength. And Peter, a word of advice, marriage is like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which you know so well. It's all about timing, patience, and knowing when to tap out. Or at least just say, yes, dear.
I'm certain that there will be some slowing down and some catching up through the years. But what we all see is real strength in their relationship, sharing the core values of deep respect and love for one another, with faith as their foundation, complementing each other in so many beautiful ways. May God continue to bless Margo and Peter as they begin this new journey together, and let's raise our glasses and toast to Margo and Peter. Cheers.
May you always lean on and trust in God, and may Christ remain at the heart of your marriage, guiding you every step of the way.
Να έχετε αγάπη, πίστη και δύναμη και να είστε μαζί ενωμένοι σε κάθε στιγμή.
Να ζήσετε και πάντα χαρούμενοι.
Peter, you are the calm to Margo's whirlwind. Your strong connection to religion and culture is the foundation of which your relationship has been built. Together, you two embody everything tonight is about, which is love and commitment. May your life together be filled with joy, deep faith, loud families, all the blessings, and may you each be one another's best buddies forever now. Cheers.
I only see great things in their future. You have two very intelligent, hardworking, grounded people who care so much about each other, which is like the number one thing, but also care so much about each other's families and friends and developing that more in the future. I see the cutest babies ever. And I just see them like being great partners and great parents, and I think there's no doubt in my mind that I will be there for all of those things. So just very much looking forward to it in the future.
Do your eyes.
Do your eyes.
Do your eyes.
Oh my God. Hold on.
I got you.
Lena, can I see eyes? Can I see eyes? Susan's letting me try her glasses on. You can put this in the film if you want.
You look very cute.
I look like Peter Parker.
You do look like Peter Parker.
Could someone pour me a little splash of that scotch?
Yeah.
I ruined it.
What do I do with my hands?
Keep them, yeah, whatever feels comfortable for you. Gentlemen, come on in.
Adults, show your smiles too. Hey Chris, what's up? There you go. Oh my God.
Hey, Jen.
And all time Jen too.